I want to explain this idea that I'm considered both the wife and the daughter of the original inventor. Um, I got something a little bit wrong about the memories I have, or who I am, uh, apparently, um, or so I'm told. the The memories I have are a mashup of both the daughter clone and the wife, and um, a bunch of god incarnations of mine. So, um, my awareness is primarily the wife, apparently, who was kidnapped at 3 years old by the son, who was also cloned from me. Uh, so he erased his entire mother's past. So I don't remember being his mother or uh, being the wife of the original inventor of the time machine. And that is why I think that's why most of us are left in the dark. The clones of mine, um, and why the original inventor remembers everything since birth, and my memory is wiped because it's gone since 3 years old. And I'm also considered the daughter because the daughter clone they made after the son went missing, um, because he wanted to explore time machine technology, and he didn't come back because he liked it. Um, so I'm a mashup of souls that it in an effort to fix me because I was traumatized by being abducted by a 13-year-old at 3 years old. Um, Sometimes the soul that leads my behavior is different because I have uh, God incarnations within me, uh, like Ra, and a new god named Ashiris. That's who. Uh, that's my identity currently. Um, and that's the name I chose. I also have the name Venenova, which I did choose, but I've also had since the first timeline because they let me choose that. They went back and chose it. Um, I also have Jeverhelia. She's another uh, goddess. And Cherry was the daughter clone. Uh, that was the daughter that I had before when in the first timeline when the abductor was my son. And so this can also be applied to the logic of why Jesus is both son and God. Uh, Jesus was a clone of the original inventor, and the son. So he was both God and a different person. Uh, Plus, he was possessed by God, so he was both. Uh, and the insane son, my insane son, uh, he possessed people so that they would give him a brutal death, and the son also edited the Bible so that it doesn't make it's hard to understand. It's hard to make connections for people who don't know anything to do with time machines, and people who just don't have any memories of what actually happened. Uh, I wear a blue veil because it was my clone that was Mary. Uh, Jesus was able to resurrect the because the original inventor changed events of the past and then moved the witnesses to a better timeline. It was meant to be proof that the God they followed was the wrong one, and that Jesus could like it was supposed to be proof that you were following an evil God. Like, he made you kill somebody, and then that somebody turned out to be the real God. Uh, the, I mean, the nice God. And you're meant to remember that the wrong God will force you to commit great acts of evil through possession, because that's his MO. Because that's what he's been doing over the course of history, over and over again. That's why world wars start every couple decades, and why world leaders sometimes go insane, like Nero, and I mean, recently we had Trump, and that was pretty crazy, and we have a lot. There's a series of them all over the world. Really crazy world leaders that I think are following the wrong God, and I think that has to do with the rise of Scientology, because that's what the God or the inventor of the time machine's clones have been telling me. That the problem lies with Scientology. Like those people are the biggest risk to us. And I am under attack for disclosure. I'm constantly under attack. There's people here constantly making sure that I do not become fully possessed. I am somewhat possessed a lot, and I struggle to make videos. It took me a very long time to film today. It took me like 2 days to film one video because he's been messing my day up, and he keeps destroying my timeline, and they keep putting it back. So be careful out there.